Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on Pi Day, March 14th, 2015. It's around 2:30 in the afternoon Eastern Daylight Time, or 14:30 more properly. Now, looky here. This is something that I've never noticed before. You can see water running out from under my deck. Now what that's actually doing is it's actually running out from the door into my basement that's, under this deck. Never noticed that before. That's the first time that's happened. Now, if we go down here, let's just zoom this in a little bit more. Well, you see the water sort of running down the hill there, but then there's a little bit of a discrete stream just to the right of that little diagonal stick there that's sort of projecting across the center of the screen. And that little flow is actually coming from the basement floor drain. It's finally decided to work. So huzzah! Meanwhile, you can go down here and you can look to see the, this water has flowed down here and is now pooling down, So, things are progressing apace. The water's down in the creek. It's 55-ish degrees Fahrenheit for my European viewers. 22 and a, 22.3. No, I'm sorry. 13.3 centigrade or something like that. And now you're down here, you can see all of the, well, assuming I can get this to focus, which it probably won't because it likes to focus on the near stuff, doesn't it? You can see all the water that's flowed down over out of the field there, down there, so, oh, there it is. Well, dead skunk in the middle of the road, dead skunk in the middle of the road, and it's a stinking to high heaven, just like the giant ashtray here on the back deck. Well, enough said about that. Oh, get off my thing. That flies on my wine. I'll drink from the side they didn't frequent. It's kind of like twirling the chalice in church. After you wipe it off, you present the sort of a fresh side to the next congregant or next communicant along the rail. That doesn't make any dang difference, but it's sort of an aesthetics thing. So I finished watching About a Boy with Hugh Grant and Nicholas Hoult, and I decided I would actually then go ahead and download A Boy's Life, which is the movie made based on the book by Tobias Wolff, Wolff, 2 F's, who's written several books and a collection of short stories, and I highly recommend his work, and the book is much, much better than the movie. And the sequel book, I don't think they've made a sequel movie, is also excellent. And I can't remember the title of the sequel offhand. But this thing's got, it's a Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro vehicle. But it's not a bad movie. The same person that had placed the Hugh Grant movie up on YouTube placed this movie up on YouTube. And unfortunately, what they've done is they've videoed it off of their DVD player screen. You know, they played a DVD, they put it up on their TV, and they videoed the TV, but they've used it sort of, I think they may have shot it with a GoPro, because it's got that almost kind of fisheye circular lens effect. So, you know, the edges are dark, you know, and the center is it's almost too milky, but, you know, it's better than not being able to see the movie at all for free, since I'm a notorious cheapskate. That's all right. You've seen all the DVDs I have over there. I've paid my share to the various movie companies. Well, you know, the water's draining out of the basement. That's good. You know, it's only going to get lower from here, guys. I don't know. I mean, there might be a little bit more coming in, but we're looking at a week without rain, so huzzah on that. It's nice. It's nice to finally be out the daggone door, you know? All righty.